Just had word that the town of Prim is now part of the NCR. At this rate, they'll be running the whole region soon.
Hey.
After this, I have some weapons to repair.
They'll be running the whole region soon.
Hello.
Hey.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
How may I assist you?
How may I assist you?
Hey. Hey.
Paladin?
We have a duty to preserve the past.
You're not gonna cause any problems, right?
How may I assist you?
How may I assist you? How may I assist you?
Paladin.
How may I assist you? Tag him.
Hey,
Evening. Hostile eliminated.
Mind the explosion! I'm not even making.
Hello. Hello.
We just had word that the town of Prim is now part of the NCR. At this rate, they'll be running the whole region soon. Come on! At this rate, they'll be running the whole region soon.
We just had word that the town of Prim is now part of the NCR. At this rate, they'll be running the whole region. them and bag them. Evening.
Evening.
Evening. How may I assist you?
Hey,
How may I assist you? Just had word that the town of Prim is now part of the NCR. At this rate, they'll be running the whole region soon. How may I assist you?
Hey,
Hey there! As much as I'm sick of Taggart's VR sims, I have to admit, we wouldn't be combat ready now.
evening.
Hello? Evening. Evening.
Come on! I'm not even making a start of this. Come on! Should have brought something to read.
Rest in peace, brother. So fall the enemies of the Brotherhood.
Aw, just when... Hey! We'll be throwing rocks. Uh-oh. I've had worse. Aw, just... You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you? Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Hello. What can I do for you? Not always. I have other places I need to be, but I stop by every few days or so. I'm here to make sure the bunker stays in one piece. I'm a master at repairing things, so I check in every so often to make sure all the equipment here is in top working condition. If you ever have any gear you need fixed, don't hesitate to ask. Sure thing.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gainers away. Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good riddance. Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good. Riddance. How may I assist you?
Got something good for me? Is it a dress? Hey, I can't really move now.
Howdy.
Feeling thirsty? Let me see what I can do. You bet.
making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Feeling thirsty? Let come back soon now.
Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good riddance.
Man, I love my gun.
Yeah? Take a look.
Thanks.
It's amazing what passes for a firearm around here. You'd be better off throwing rocks. We're just muscle. Alexander's the man to talk to. Still making a nuisance of yourself? Take a look.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Still making a nuisance of... Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Morning. Welcome back. Are you thirsty for some fresh, clean water? Until next.
Hey there. Let me see what I can do.
Ben, that's a new sheriff. I should keep the powder games away.
Hey, buddy, spare a cap? I can make it worth your while. The first thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings. Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot in Freeside. That's 2 tips, but what the hell? You're a new customer, so the extra one's on me. Wanna hear another? I understand. Well, have a good day.
Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need. Have a look, baby. Yep.
Bang, 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 bang!
Hey, man. Can you spare a few caps? Ow! What the hell was that for? Ah, crap. I was hoping they'd forget about my tab. Look, I've got the caps right here. Just don't hurt me. I won't. Thanks for not killing me.
I heard Motor Runner got taken down. Maybe the fiends will finally destroy themselves now that he's gone.
Hi. Thanks, mister. Hello.
Prim wimped out and accepted NCR rule. Some people will do anything to feel safe.
Can I help you with something, stranger? We've been here for a few years, just looking for a place we can call our own. Life's harsh, but still, it beats the hell out of the desert. We've got numbers, we've got food, and we've got trade. That's progress, stranger. Keep your nose to the ground, stranger, that's what. Mind your own business and let us mind our own. Are we clear? If you got a mind to loot the old H&H Tools factory, don't even bother. That place is sealed tighter than a rad scorpion's bunghole. Every salvager who tries gets blown up, flattened, or gutted by traps. Then he starts to stink up the town, and we're the ones to clean up the mess. Name's Crandon, stranger. I keep an eye out for trouble around here. Folks that don't belong. Murderers, rapists, extortionists, and everything in between. You know, business as usual in North Vegas, stranger. NCR, did you just crawl out from under a rock? Those folks only care about their business, their people, and their pockets. NCR's order? Don't make me laugh, stranger. We work this land, we own these streets, and we yank up the bad weeds ourselves. Got it? Jules, myself, and a few others patrol the streets and sewers. Any punks come up out of the rest of the city, we give them the runoff. You want to help us out? What makes you think we want you around here, huh? I'll see you around. You're still around, huh? You want to help us out? What makes you think we want you around here, huh? You're still around, huh? You want... Spoken like a true mercenary. Well, you seem like you can handle yourself, stranger, and we can use people like that. We may not squander our wealth like those fools in the Strip, but we take care of our own business. Consider this a token of good faith. Some squatters decided to take space where they don't belong, over by the playground. We'd prefer to keep them off the streets and out of sight. Maybe you could go and talk to them. Convince them to see things our way. I like your speed, stranger. Let me know when that's done. Later.
Howdy.
They say...
Piss off. Piss off.
Our guys have the monorail back to work.
What do you want? Oh, really? And how you gonna make us? I ain't moving my stuff just 'cause you ask, nicely or not. Get the fuck out of my sight, punk. That don't buy much these days. Double it and you got a deal. Pleasure doing business with you.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Civilizing Prim will show what we can do for everyone else in these territories.
Just gotta find me some sweet jet.
They say the fiends are defeated. I'm sticking close to the army just in case.
Hello?
Have you taken care of those squatters? That's good to hear. Can't ever be too careful with strangers around here. I take care of those who help with that. Here, you earned it. Good work with those newcomers. I think you can handle more serious business with more serious rewards. There's a handful of greasers down in the sewers causing trouble. They ain't packing too much iron, but I'd like them dealt with all the same. Glad to hear it. Let me know when they're gone.
They say the fiends are defeated, but I'm sticking close to the army, just in case.
Piss off.
hood. Make sure it's a You got a bigger gun I can borrow?
My programming requires that I keep trying to kill you.
Should have brought something.
Get lost.
Fuck that fiend bastard. Wish I would've seen it coming.
I've got nothing to say to you, punk. Scram.
Can't go anywhere else.
Careful with those fiends in the western sewers. Going to saw a monster rip a man in half at the Thorn. Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch.
Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch.
Prim wimped out and accepted NCR rule. Some people will do anything to feel safe.
Just got to find me some sweet chick.
Hey.
That fiend leader got what he fucking deserved. I see a lot of folks come and go, but none fit your type. Where you come from, stranger? 'Cause that's the law of the land. You never know when someone's going to stab you in the back, and I like mine upright. Maybe one day, stranger, when you've seen all I've seen, done all I've done, you'll sooner trust a rad scorpion than a new face in the wasteland. You've got a sharp eye on you. I take it you like guns, huh? Question is, can you handle more than just a weapon? I mean, you've got to know yourself before you can truly know the gun. So let's see it, stranger. Do you know yourself? Sure thing. What's on your noggin? We're independent folks here. Merchants, gamblers, NCR whores. All of them trade with us, and we offer protection against critters and the fiends. You heard me. We don't like those stiff-backed, clean-handed little pussies. New Vegas belongs to the people. The NCR is just a corrupt and bloated monster no better than any other wasteland crawler. We make this land wealthy, and we ain't giving it up. They're a bunch of lunatics so pumped full of chems they don't give a damn about life anymore. Fiends rape, kill, and maim for the hell of it.
Vault 3's Fiend territory. Those shitheads attack West Side all the time, even making it to the rest of Outer Vegas when they crawl under the sewers. What's eating you? That's a long one, stranger. Let's just say I got tired of killing in the wasteland. Now I found a better home for my old butt. Outer Vegas ain't exactly a safe place. Despite our numbers, the wasteland creeps through every nook and cranny. I make sure any dangers to the people of North Vegas stay outside our barrier, stranger. Day and night, I stand watch. I'll see you again, stranger. Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away. Going to eat the next fucking rat I see. NCR should head back to their lands. I'm sure their people miss them.
Hey, that bot of yours don't look like anything I've seen in the Mojave.
Prim has a new sheriff. Should keep the powder gangers away.
Watch out for that.
Watch out for fiends. Welcome to Casa Madrid, cheapest, cleanest whores in all New Vegas. If you want to know the rates for Poon, talk to the whores. Yep, for years now. Guess I should be calling it Casa Marco or something, but I haven't changed the signs. Folks who can't pay their way onto the strip need a place to stay too. And when Pretty Sarah set her whores up here, the Casa went full service. Catch you later, then.
Anything new happening? Hi. Myself, Abis. My pleasure is unknown. Goodbye. Hi again. I wash my bone with Sippy. I have Pogo. Phoebes a rope. Goodbye.
Hey, you don't strike me as someone their luck. What brings you to West Side? I help tend the crops, stand watch for fiends, and generally help keep things civilized. Couple of years now. I was a trader for a while, but got tired of all the walking. West Side was a good place to settle down as any. Uh-huh.
That sweetie sure is something. Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Howdy.
Watch out for fiends. Watch out for fiends.
Someone finally put down that
Hi there. Welcome to the West Side Co-op. I'm Clayton Etienne. Let me know if you have any questions. It might not look like much, but it's what keeps us West Side locals independent. We started it a few years ago. I admit we had a lot of trouble at first, but eventually we got some help from Tom Anderson with the followers. We're finally to the point where the co-op members can start making money from sales instead of just breaking even. Well, I've lived in Nevada all my life. Started out in New Reno, but headed down here as soon as I got the chance. If you can believe it, things are even worse back home. The whole city's still run by crime families. It used to be the Mordinos and Wrights. Now it's the Wrights and Van Graffs. Seems like things never got better. Anyway, that's all behind me now. All right. Another satisfied customer. See you later.
Evening. Anything new happening?
Prim wimped out and accepted NCR rule. Some people will do anything to feel safe.
Just don't do anything crazy.
Watch out for fiends.
Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good
Watch out
riddance.
for fiends.
Anything new happening?
Yeah? What do you want? Hi there. See ya. Just gonna find me some. Hey, you got any change, man? I've got 5 kids to feed.
That sweet sure is something.
NCR.
Someone finally put down that sick mo...
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Newman. Thank you very much for listening. Here are our top stories.
If you're down on your luck and need some caps, I buy just about anything. Of course, I've also got plenty of things for sale, too.
Armed to the teeth with dynamite.
My grandfather opened up this shop. Took over from him when the fiends killed him.
Many NCR Rangers can expect redeployment in the near
Of course.
future. One anonymous soldier said it was part of a new strategy. These headlines were brought to you by Vault 21. Vault 21. Everything's better when you experience it in a vault. Got some Dean Martin coming up, talking about the greatest feeling in the world, love. Ain't that a kick in the head? Sure is. Dino, it sure is.
Welcome to the Casa Madrid. If you got an itch needs scratching, you came to the right place. Just watch how you treat the merchandise. I look after the only reasons anyone would want to spend any time here. I'm a pimp. All Marco does is collect rent and take a small cut of my action. He sure as hell doesn't clean the rooms. 3 flavors to choose from: Sweetie, Maud, and Jimmy. Sweetie's the house favorite, for reasons that should be obvious. Maud is what you might call the discount rack. She's what a customer wears if he doesn't have the caps to afford Sweetie, or just likes them old. Jimmy's more of a specialist. I only hear good things. Most of my body is scarred all over, like a ghoul. Nobody around who'd want to screw that. No, I just run things. We don't talk about that. Next topic. You know where to find me.
Tom Anderson, can I help you? I'm with the followers of the apocalypse, and I help the locals in Westside grow crops. Unlike the NCR, the followers don't expect anything back. The soil and the hot, dry environment don't make it easy, but we get by all right. We've even got our own food store, the Westside Co-op, complete with basic refrigeration. The co-op is comprised of Westside locals and led by Clayton Antonine. They produce all of their own food and share the profits of the co-op. I don't go looking for fights with them, but they don't have the best interests of people in mind. Certainly not locals. The bottom line for NCR is productivity and growth. Politicians back in Shady Sands are completely detached from the people actually living here. Take care.
He's got no resources but a decent cause.
I'm glad
Plenty
being
of
son of a
resources
bitch
and a
is on our
totally lost
side.
cause.
Hello, stranger. You looking for a good time? Old but spry, honey. So long as my back don't give out, I can make a living lying on it. May not be as fresh as Sweetie or Jimmy, but pretty Sarah keeps me around for a good reason. Experience. That's right. Strange at first, having a woman for a pimp, but she's tough enough to handle any trouble so far. She's a good earner. Of course, she don't care who she sleeps with or what they do to her. I suppose he's okay for one of those. I suppose Pretty Sarah's got to cover every sort of customer. You know where to find me, honey. Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder killers away.
Anything new happening? Hey, baby, what say you and me get acquainted? It's worth every cat, baby. I'll do things to you didn't even think was possible, and leave you feeling like everything's right in the world. Let me help you slip into something a little more comfortable. Hi again. You here to play? I bring in the customers, and she makes sure no one gets rough. Sarah's good people. Good enough, anyway. I got my start at the Gomorrah. Good money, but I saw how those Omertas hook girls on free jet or MedX, then start charging. Slavery through a needle is what that is. I earn less out here, but I keep more. I'm called Sweetie because I'm the sweetest piece you'll ever find anywhere outside of the Strip. You know you'll be back.
Hey, mister, looking to relax? Looks like you carry a lot of tension in your shoulders. And upper thighs. Half a year or so. The Casa is a dump and Marco's a pig, but Pretty Sarah makes sure I don't get hassled. I don't get as many customers as Sweetie or Maud, but the customers I do get always come back. She's an honest woman. Splits the earnings fair and keeps Sweetie and Maud in line. Minds her own business, too. She knows what it's like for people to go through things they'd rather not talk about. Baby, who I am doesn't matter. I'll be anybody you need me to be. It's better that way, you'll see. See you.
Trim wimped out.
Hello.
Oh, hello. I deliver things and stuff for the people here. They give me cabs to do it. Bye.
You seen Gord around?
Fuck that feed. Wish I would have seen that.
Howdy. Name's Bob, but folks around here call me Klamath Bob. What can I do you for? Yeah, good old Klamath. Not a bad place if you like hunting, eating, and skinning geckos all day. It's a pretty dull place, but I hear there was a bit of excitement when this tribal from Arroyo came to town years back. All before my time, though. I might have some answers for you. What did you want to know? I run the liquor store on West Side. With things this rough, some folks need a lot of booze just to step out of the door in the morning. After I close up shop, I walk around and help keep the peace. Not that I'm good with a gun, mind you, but someone's gotta do it, you know? Oh, yeah, that's mean son of a bitch. I know the name sounds bad, but he likes it. He's one nasty old coot. Far as I can tell, he's one of them original super mutants. What came from the boneyard. Wandered about after that master fellow died. Eventually got caught somewhere around the hub back in NCR. Boy, they sure treated him mean down there. Cut him up so bad he can't talk no more. I tried to buy him just so they'd stop hurting him, but they didn't want any of it. Some folks steer clear of him for sure, but you don't seem to mind. He just showed up here one day. Couldn't really talk, but he remembered me all right. Ever since then, he's just been, well, hanging around, I guess. Does odd jobs for folks and smashes the bad guys when they come poking around. Turns out some of them night kids, whatever you call those sneaky super mutant types, got in and busted him out. I guess somebody named Tabitha led the bunch that freed him. Don't know much more than that. What else did you want to chat about? Well, things aren't great here, but I've seen a lot worse. We've got the fiends to the south of us, and that ain't good. The Scorpions hang out at the Monte Carlo when they aren't slinging chems or getting their heads blown off by the fiends. Probably the best thing we've got going on is the co-op, run by Mr. Etienne. Get some help from the followers of the apocalypse, I think. Not so much lately. The NCR is giving them hell anytime they poke their damn heads out. Bless those boys and gals for getting rid of that vermin. I feel pity for any man or woman that gets addicted to chems, but when they prey on decent folk, well, then it's time to put them down. Food from the people and for the people. Anyone can buy, but the profits are shared by the folks who make the produce. Locals got these little gardens that do real well. Gosh darn well, truth be told. Etienne got some help from that Anderson kid, I think. Anyway, we don't gotta rely on merchants so much. And it means the troopers can use all the food they make over on East Side. Works out nice. Not much to tell. Typical gang of dumb bullies and angry nobodies. They're holed up a bit south of here, in the Monte Carlo suites. They think they're tough, but anytime they tangle with the fiends, they get torn right up. What else did you want to chat about? Sure. All right, then. Hopefully I've got something to wet your whistle. Okay, then.
Don't go too far. It's all shadows and dangers in the lower levels.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Smells like shit all the time, but at least we're safer than it wastes.
Lafferty's a hard boss. She knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
Need anything? The name's Hostetler, Don Hostetler. Can I help you with something? I already told you I'm Don Hostetler. I already told you I'm Don Hostetler. See ya.
Hey. Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs. Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office. I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started. I'll see you around.
What do you want with me?
I'm glad Ringo's back. Got a good story to tell, too.
If you're looking to buy or sell, you've come to the right man. The Crimson Caravan Company has the widest selection in the wasteland. Won't be a problem. We have plenty of spice traders working with us back home, and we could get meat from the local Brahmin ranchers. The bigger issue is payment. To supply the camp with meat will cost some serious caps. Excellent. We should be able to get the shipment started in about a week. Can do. Maybe. What do you want to know? Trade routes, my friend. Trade routes. Just about every major town in the wasteland has a Crimson Caravan branch in it. Out here, we usually split our caravans into smaller bands. That way, we don't lose everything if they get hit. It's not very efficient, though. But hopefully, we'll be able to start running larger caravans once things get civilized. A little place in the NCR called Oak Creek. Used to be a farming town until it got taken over by ranchers. I didn't want to herd Brahmin for a living, so I signed on with the Crimson Caravan and headed east. Not much to tell, really. Need anything else? See ya.
Just don't do anything crazy.
Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good riddance.
We just had word that the town of Perrin is now part of NCR. At this rate.
Hello.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you? Certainly. What would you like to know? The Crimson Caravan Company has been in business for over 130 years. We're partially responsible for the progress in the NCR. Well, the gunrunners continue to dominate the weapons market, and the Mormon traders from New Canaan control the majority of the northern routes. Normally, I oversee company operations at the hub in California. However, the New Vegas branch has been underperforming in recent years. Given the conditions here, it's not hard to see why. I'll change all that soon enough. All right. Is there anything else I can do for you? I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner. Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran. It's been a pleasure.
McLafferty's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good riddance. Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good riddance.
punk. Oh yeah? Fuck off, asshole. You better make it worthwhile. I ain't gonna risk my neck in the wasteland for shit. That'll do, yeah. All right, fellas. Let's get out of this shithole.
Keep an eye on your stuff, damn thieves.
Have you run off those greasers? Great work. I gotta make sure this place doesn't eat itself from the inside. I take care of those who help with that. Here, you earned it. You know, this time I may actually need a gun with a brain. Talk to Mrs. Hostetler. She's near the Crimson Caravan. I think her daughter's making bad friends, the kind that'll slit your throat in the dark. I like your enthusiasm, stranger. Let me know when that's done.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our bring on.
What are you doing here? Get out before I blow your head off. He did, huh? All right. What do you want? He should really mind his own business. Crandon's good to keep scum in check, but he ain't exactly subtle. If you're good at snooping around, then I could use you. I need to find out what my daughter's up to. She's been frequenting this square in North Vegas, probably hanging out with street scum. I want to know more about her new friends. All right, we've got a deal then. I'll make sure to compensate you for your time, if you find anything useful. Goodbye, stranger.
Hey.
What's eating you? Alice. Oh yeah, I've seen her around here much too often as of late. I reckon she's been hanging out with Andy and his crew. Try the gray. Beats me why people go into that forsaken thing. At least with huts and sewers, you know they ain't crumbling on top of your head. I'll see you again, stranger.
What the fuck you want, huh? Oh yeah? What for? Maybe they don't want to talk to you. Maybe they ain't here anymore. Maybe you asked too many questions, stranger. This is our turf. Don't even try to snoop around or I'll fucking kill you right here, right now. So what? I don't give a shit about what you like. Go cry to your mama. This is our turf. Don't even try to snoop around or I'll fucking kill you right here, right now. Get lost.
Just gotta find me some sweet jet.
Someone finally put down that sick bitch. Good riddance.
Just gotta find me some sweet jet.
One of these days, Red Luce is going to show off her depth. Fiends don't come here no more, they say.
What the fuck you want, huh? This is our...
going to eat the next fucking rat I see.
Hey there. You better control that thing. Bots can't... That fiend leaner down with the fucking finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good riddance. I heard all over.
What are you looking at, huh? Answer me, or I'll get trigger happy real quick. Wait right there. I don't recall seeing your pretty face before. What do you want? You think I give a shit? Has it crossed your mind that Alice is all the way in this with me? Maybe because I'm so good looking. Maybe because her mother's trying to break her back, planting crops that die from rads as soon as they're in the ground. Or maybe she's just a dupe. Why do you even care? She's happy making her own way in the world. And you think that's worth her happiness? Go on and tell her then. Watch what happens when you crush her dreams. And how exactly would you do that? Yeah, sure.
Back off. I know how to use this gun, and I'm not afraid to shoot if you try anything. I've put up with their shit long enough. No more. I'll kill them if they get in my way. It's payback time, that's what. They've got no right to screw me over, and I'm tired of it. Then what the hell do you want? Don't try anything, I mean it. Oh, you think I won't do it? I'll show you. What have I done? Mother. Father, what's he gonna do to me? I can't stay here. I can't hide from this. Are you out of your mind? No!
Laverty's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing, that's for sure. I should kill you right here for what you've done. I should kill you right here for what you've done.
Keep moving. I don't handle buying and selling for the gunrunners. Talk to the robot in the kiosk near our factory. For around 5 years now, I handle the supply end of things, raw materials and stuff. Makers of the finest high-grade weapons and ammunition in the wasteland. If you ever get your hands on a piece of sweet, deadly hardware, there's a good chance that it came from one of our factories. None whatsoever. Everything inside the fence is off limits, and the guards have strict orders to shoot to kill. A lot of our high-end weaponry comes from pre-war military schematics. If our competition got a hold of them, it'd be bad for business. Out here, we don't have bosses. Me, the gunsmiths, and the guards all know what we're supposed to be doing. Working for the gunrunners is a sweet job. None of us would dare screw it up. Later. Still working on that last bounty?
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22? From Alice. I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice? Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves. Vault 22. Where to begin? Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible? Precisely. Science has proven that truth 1,000 times over, but how many wasteland savages believe it? Present company accepted, of course. The bounty I described to you is no idle fantasy. It exists in primitive form only a few miles from where we stand. We need only reach out and unlock its secret. For that, the OSI needs you. Skepticism can be forgiven, but I think you'll come around if the reports I've heard are true. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them, no one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated. Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you? Wonderful. Excellent work. Let me see it. It'll take a moment to decode on my terminal. Didn't I? Did you encounter undue difficulties? Clearly not, or you wouldn't be standing here, would you? All that matters is whether the data is intact. I think Williams' decryption algorithms seem to be working. Yes, here it is. The data is mostly uncorrupted. This will make the board of directors finally sit up and take notice. Here then, as promised, an agreeable sum payable upon delivery of the data. You've more than done your part. You want to renegotiate your contract? This is a very serious matter. You do understand that, don't you? I realize that one's word counts for little in the wasteland, but amongst civilized people, one doesn't just demand more than one has agreed to. If you're unhappy with the terms of our agreement, then consider this an object lesson. In the future, I'm sure you'll consider your agreements and contracts more carefully. Now, here is the sum we agreed to. Of course. We're all very grateful for your efforts, and I'll make certain that you're credited in our final report. Good day to you.
Even the stupid NCR is investing in new research. We're getting left in the dust.
You got something to say, or do you... You're back. Sorry, this is state business, what I'm working on. You'd have to do a lot more NCR ass-kissing before they'd let you help me with this one.
Hey, you got a second? The Brotherhood is failing. I've always known that. If we don't change course, we're going to fall apart, or fade away. But until recently, I haven't understood where we went wrong, or how to fix it. I think I need to go home. Sure, yeah, just not too long, okay? I worry about them sometimes. What's up? He was dead when I got there. Silliest dressed band of raping, slaving marauders you'll see east of California. I'll say that. Where's that touch of old world class? Although, I hear the soldiers mount each other as much as they mount their women, so maybe they did keep a little something from the Empire. No such privilege for the women, though. Figures. So, to answer your question, they're a bunch of hypocritical jerkwads. It's a word. What's up? Great! Thanks. Thank you. I'll encourage people to name their non-ugly children after you. Seriously.
Hello, Veronica. How goes your mission?
We'll know in a second. I wanted to talk to you.
Veronica, tell me this isn't about...
Yes, goddammit, it is. But you're gonna hear me out this time.
We've been through this.
The things I've seen now, other groups succeeding where we fail, it's not too late for us.
We've outlasted the end of the world. We'll outlast these upstarts.
Waiting in a hole for everyone else to die.
If we must.
This is a dead end for us.
I see no evidence of that. Nor do I see anyone out there with a solution to our problems.
How could you? You're too scared to look. Let's go. We're wasting our time.
Greetings, my friend. I hope I can be of some assistance to you. That is this base's defensive system. It serves as camouflage and masks all entry and exit from the bunker. We use it to hide our patrols and supply runners, though we still send such out at night to be extra safe. Bye.
What's up? This better not be about the meaning of life. It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set. What do you want to know? More sexual favors than I can even count. I am still tired from it. No, actually, you're born into it. My parents, their parents, so on. When you're young, you can choose to leave, but it's home, so most people don't. We don't take on new members, really. You can do the math on our long-term prospects based on that point. I keep hoping we'll change that. Good question. These days, it's hard to say. Once upon a time, it was about technology, controlling it so it couldn't destroy us again. Energy weapons and power armor are usually tops on our list, although I appreciate anything that's vintage. But that all seems so limited now. We haven't grown or adapted, and now we're stuck in a hole, not carrying out our mission. I'm a procurement specialist. Like I said, it's basically grocery shopping, except sometimes the groceries are scavenged parts and arcane technology. The elder who brought us to the Mojave, Father Elijah, usually had me looking for these old memory units, but he'd never tell me what they were for. Nowadays, I'm usually sent to do business with traders at places like the 188, but sometimes I think it's just to keep me out of everyone's hair. I know sometimes I sound like I don't, I know, but there's something that still rings true to me about our code. There's an honor to it. We're protecting people, even if it's from themselves. It's a good cause. We just lose sight of the big picture sometimes, treat all our practices with the same sacredness. No. We only protect people from themselves, and only in the sense that we don't let them have the really good pre-war toys. And sometimes it's more like we protect ourselves from them and hope to outlive them and become humanity's sole heirs. We've had people go rogue, though, and start helping people. One chapter had a small civil war over it. We take our isolationism seriously. Ah, the Codex. If it's in there, we have to abide it. If it's not important. It documents our history, too. Part of what scribes like me do is update it. I wonder... Nah, they'd probably catch it if I rewrote the Founder's axioms. It was a dam, really. We'd heard rumors it was working. Figured we could claim it, put it to use. And it may also have been partly that our elder at the time had worn out his welcome. Didn't end up mattering. We got sidetracked at Helios 1, and the NCR took the dam in the meantime. We're still after it, though. In theory. I called them family before. That's not far off. Both the good and the bad. It's like a big, unending family reunion in that bunker. There's people you love, people you'll never speak to again, and it's always awkward when you run into someone you used to date. He was our elder when we came east. A wizard with technology, really. His mind just worked that way, naturally. I learned a lot from him. But he started having disagreements with the other elders. The Brotherhood's interest is in old technology. He wanted to explore developing new tech. And there were other ways he wanted to push, other weapons, ones with ethics questions attached. Rather than deal with him, they sent him east,